investing deeply in terms of improving the overall technologies that are used in the air traffic control systems and modernizing the skies. They've committed to hiring additional controllers and investigators and safety investigators. So no, I'm not concerned with that at all.
Now, let's understand something about Delta Airlines. They've been caught doing woke stuff as well. They have stayed committed to DEI policies. And so for the CEO to come out and actually vindicate President Trump on this just shows you how off-base the media really is. This also touches on why, actually CNN is reporting this morning, why more people are now identifying as Republican versus Democrat, which is really bad news for the party. And if they continue to do things like this, they're only going to make it worse. Now, before I show you that poll, now let's listen to Dana Bash do the same thing.
This is happening against the backdrop of massive cuts across the federal government, including at the FAA. Just going to put some up on the screen. Hundreds of FAA employees have been laid off as part of Elon Musk going through all the federal agencies. And then beyond the FAA, we have 10% of the CDC workforce, 3,400 at the U.S. Forest Service, 2,200 at the Interior Department, 2,000 at the Department of Energy, 1,000 at the VA. Just want to read what Chuck Schumer, the top Democrat in the Senate, said. I'm thankful that everyone in the flight incident in Toronto that took off from Minneapolis is safe, but we keep seeing these incidents day after day. Meanwhile, Trump's doing massive layoffs at the FAA, including safety specialists, and making our skies less and less safe.
Now, the truth in regards to what makes air travel safe is these individuals, the companies, the organizations, the airlines prioritizing social justice movements over safety and competency. It's really that simple. You can't do it all. You got to have priorities. You can't prioritize everything equally. You got to have a number one thing that you say, I'm going to commit 80% of what we do to this right here, and we're going to be the best at it. What these companies and organizations, including the federal agency,
no more driving streams,
they've been up to over the last 4 years, is they're prioritizing social
Gotta
justice.
do it, Jason.
That's why CNN dropped a poll this morning showing bad news.
I'm not as mobile as you.
Watch this.
Donald Trump and the Republican Party has changed the electorate. What do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at party identification.
I'm working
Democrats
now, buddy. You gotta
versus
make money.
You go back to 2017.
I gotta work, buddy.
5 points more of the electorate was Democrats than Republicans.
Working.
You go to 2021 when Joe Biden was starting out. Look at that.
How are you, man? Where you at? Where you at, Jason?
But look at what's happened in February of 2025. Look at this.
Your hair's getting long, man.
Are more Republicans
Get as long as mine.
than there are Democrats. Republican plus 2. So Donald Trump and the Republicans have remade.
Come to
the
LA if
electorate.
you miss me
They've
so
turned
much.
Some people over from being Democrats or independents to become Republicans. New folks have entered the electorate who are more Republican leaning. And so when you combine that with the fact that Republicans are really, really behind Donald Trump, all of a
I
sudden
miss you,
get
buddy.
a winning recipe
You're
whereby
my
you
buddy.
break normal rules of politics and give Donald Trump that positive net approval rating when he had pretty much a consistently negative one in term number 1. As I said at the beginning, he's copying Frank Sinatra, doing it my way.
Now, if you're like
Doing
me, you're
it
probably
my
paying
way.
attention to her face or her facial
My
expressions
way.
because she looked pretty annoyed at her colleague there because he was telling the truth out loud. I mean, it is bad news for the party. If they don't stop with the hyperbole, if they don't stop with lying about stuff that is just blatantly false, as much as they want to accuse Trump of he's lying, he's over-exaggerating, they're just as guilty, if not more. So it's great news over here. I love it, but I'm sure they do. Now, the other part of their playbook is to tug on your heartstrings. I think you guys.
Good afternoon.
This is CNN. We're getting all the federal workers fired. To join them in their fight against President Trump.
Are you hoping to ever return to a job in the federal government or not after this?
I'm hoping until, some things have changed because right now it's a lack of stability, and then also, the emotional impact to me. This really feels like a betrayal in some sense.
It's hard.
And I missed that to serve my country, and I was excited to continue serving in this capacity, and they not only tore that out from under my feet, but couldn't even just grant me a layoff and instead place the blame on me. That's my performance, and I've gotten nothing but positive reviews on that. So I feel very much like the message is that my service is valued. They don't care about how this impacts me or people like me, and to me it's inhumane. It feels like they're ignoring our personhood and not respecting us as human beings or as Americans.
Now, thank you.
I gotta go up to the Hollywood Hills.
Giving you the truth in
Holy
regards to this
crap.
matter, because if you're emotional, you won't see it. Bottom line is this: there's a difference between when she served in the military and she
I can't
missed
believe
time
how
away
anyone
from
would
her
order
mother
coffee all the way from Koreatown
and then pass away
to the Hollywood
versus
Hills.
her time as a federal worker.
It just
Those are
makes
two different
sense.
situations. That's number one. Number two, she's a disabled veteran who I know is probably getting paid. So not only was she working for the federal government, but she was collecting a disability check from the VA. Now that is an amazing position to be in. By all accounts, we should be gratitude. Number three, it is not the American taxpayers' fault or why there's government fraud, waste, and abuse. And we're in a season where we need to cut them back. And unfortunately, she falls into that. And she just needs to accept it. It's a part of life. People get fired every single day. What makes you so special?
Get over it.
I'm so sorry you had to miss
Get
that
over
with
it.
your mom. I've lost my mom, and to not be there at the bedside is just, I'm so sorry.
Federal employees
Serving
that are
your
getting
country
fired
at
because
the
they
time,
won't go
and you
back
said
to
you were
work.
proud of that,
Get
and
over
I
it.
feel betrayed. Chelsea Mulberg, thank you for coming on and sharing your story. It's really important to understand the human side of all of this rather than just talking about it. So thank you for helping us better understand that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I agree. It is important to talk about the human side. And the human side is millions of Americans have been, in my opinion, getting raped for their tax dollars. And we don't know where it's going. And as a result, a huge federal bureaucracy has continued to grow. And they're not doing anything that's in the best interest of everyday Americans. So, quite frankly, I don't have any sympathy. I don't feel bad. I lost my mother too in high school. It's unfortunate. But going onto the news and trying to use that in an effort to push this narrative that what President Trump and Doge is doing is evil, I think that is very disingenuous, and I find that to be disrespectful. Now, she wasn't the only one demanding sympathy. Here is the other protest that happened today in front of HHS. Watch this.
And I got a message for Donald Trump. You swore an oath to the Constitution, and you are not upholding that oath. The things that he is doing are blatantly illegal. He knows it. He admits it. Under Article 2, Section 3 of the Constitution, he must faithfully execute the laws of this country. And he is not doing it. And I don't care who you are or who you voted for, you should be furious about that. And I got a message for Congress, too. What are you doing about it? Look at what we've seen. Look at the violations of the law and the Constitution, and we don't have one hearing. How gutless is this Congress? This can't continue. This cannot continue.
So, by him saying this cannot continue, is he calling for the executive branch to be censored or to be prevented from exercising its power? Because what Trump is doing is definitely within his authority. We just had judges that ruled over the weekend and yesterday in favor of Elon Musk and
condominium building
their ability to access government systems. So, again, this type of rhetoric is only going to continue to destroy whatever is left of the Democrat Party. You just saw the poll earlier. And I just, for the life of me, don't understand why they don't see that. Now, I'm not complaining that they don't see it. I'm just complaining that it's obvious that they don't see it or they refuse to. Now, here's Jim Jordan responding to these protests and this entire movement to persecute President Trump, Elon Musk, and Doge.
Democrats for now, 2 weeks have been saying instead of stopping the stupid spending, they attack the guy who's exposing the stupid spending. I think we should maybe get rid of the stupid spending. trans comic opera in Ireland, Sesame Street on Iraqi television. I think maybe we should focus on that. No. Can't do that. And I think this just underscores the fundamental difference between the left and those of us, the Republican Party, those of us conservatives. The left thinks the bureaucrats are smarter than we the people. You gotta trust the bureaucracy. You gotta trust the experts in the government. I'd rather trust the people. 77 million people who elected President Trump, who told us he was systematically going to go through these agencies and identify dumb things where taxpayer money is going to. He told us he was going to do it. The American people understood it. He got elected. Now he's carrying out that mission, and they're attacking the guy who's President Trump has put in charge of this effort.
And that's why it just doesn't make sense that the Democrats are fighting this, right? They're fighting a losing battle. This is the American people. They want to know what happened to their tax dollars. But you know what Democrats say in response? They believe that American people are not educated enough to be able to fight against this. They blame it on the lack of education, meaning they're calling American citizens ignorant because they refuse to protest what DOJ is doing. And of course, I do have a clip to show you that supports what I just said. Here's Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett saying just that on the video.
He right now has a 53% approval rating. It's higher than it's ever been. 70% believe that he's fulfilling his promises, and 45% believe Democrats should be more moderate. What do you take away? I think there's a lot to make of those numbers. What's your takeaway from that?
My takeaway is just like the election. We've got to do better at education. People don't understand, but you will understand when those hospitals in rural America start closing down even more. You will understand when you don't have your Social Security. You will understand when your Medicaid, your Medicare goes away. You will understand as planes continue to fall out of the sky. Soon you will understand why it's important to maybe have somebody that isn't loud and ridiculous, and maybe Sleepy Joe is what we wanted because we could at least sleep at night.
Well, clearly she doesn't understand, because if you're going to make the claim that maybe it's good for us to go back to what happened under Joe Biden, then I don't see the Democrats ever winning again. You know, it's just sad that this is continuing to be pushed from the left. They're not willing to find common ground. Again, it's a losing battle, which brings me to the question of this video. Do you believe that federal workers should get special treatment, more benefits, or more protection than workers in the private sector? Because apparently that's what the media believes, that these individuals should not be fired, that they should continue to maintain their job just because they worked 15 years in their career in the federal government. That they are not allowed, that President Trump is not allowed to fire them. Let me know what your thoughts are about that in the comment section. Now, one thing that is good news for Republicans is that Democrat donors have finally had enough with Democrats. Yes, they have cut off funding. They are no longer opening up their checkbook until they fix the disaster leadership that is continuing to run the party into the ground. That is breaking news from yesterday, and if you missed out on that story and more, all you have to do is click on it because it's coming up right now.
What does LGB mean? Yeah, there's. Oh, Biden. Yeah. Hey, VJ, are you happy about the new presidency?
Trump's FTC
What the heck is going on? I gotta get another phone holder, dude. I think this one will work out better. Ah, there we go. This one might work better. Let's go, Brandon. Dark Brandon, man. Brandon. I gotta find a better thing. That lady would have been oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh my God, you're telling me. Yeah, she would have been pretty bad, man. I'm gonna figure this out later. Yeah, the problem is that these people, I don't understand. It's like they're auditing the government. They're trying to find out all the waste and fraud. It's like, don't you want the government to save money? I heard that there might even be a stimulus check or a dividend check after all the money they saved. It could be as early as the end of this year or in April. Probably in April because of the midterms, but. So I'm on the way to the hills, the Hollywood Hills. It's a beautiful day out, man. Look at the sun. It is beautiful out. And last week it was raining at this time.
If you clicked on...
Oh man, what's that? Can you finally watch me eat? Maybe. I just had a Subway sandwich, a tuna Subway sandwich. So possibly for later on, my dinner meal. Famous Tommy's on the right. This white building right here is Florentine Gardens. That used to be 18 and over place. That was a happening place back in the 80s. Oh, they moved the Toyota places not here anymore, huh? They're at 6920 Sunset Boulevard. Oh wow. So this is a famous Hollywood Boulevard. Got the oh, this place is no longer here. Wow, Pep Boys is gone. I didn't know that. No more Pep Boys here on Hollywood anymore. Oh shit. All these little tour buses here, man. It's a little cruise on the boulevard, Hollywood Boulevard. Let's see what's going on the boulevard. Pantages is right here on the right. Looks like we got a delivery guy here. There's that place where I hung out with Bjorn when I first started my streaming career. And you got the Katsuya. "17 minutes to my destination." Good old Hollywood Boulevard. Loud ass Harley. So Katsuya still there. Oh, there's Showgirls, Deja Vu, man. This place has been here for a long time. Deja Vu here on the right. Beautiful Girls, I don't think so. There's Lord Car down there. Ivor. Every time I pass Ivor, I think of Ivor's Fish and Chips. So we're gonna actually go by the Chinese theater because we're going all the way over to Laurel Canyon. remember when the Hollywood Boulevard was the streamer. Oh yeah, Songgrounds. Yep, Sonic and all of them. Yeah. Nah, it's not a good place to walk around. A lot of people don't want to be streamed. There's a lot of crazy people here on the boulevard. I hung out here. Last time I hung out here with a streamer was SJC and my friend William. They got some okay bars here. There's a cantina place here on the right. It's a nice little place to hang out. I remember when there was COVID. Yeah, you got a lot. The problem is you got a lot of homeless people. You got a lot of mentally ill wandering around. I used to cruise this boulevard when I was in my 20s, or 19 or 20. Here comes the cops. Or an ambulance. Oh, that guy's got a big ass camera walking around. I just noticed that. Wow. He must be filming a documentary or something. And I got my little S25, my Samsung S25 FE that I'm using. Let's see here. Seeing vids of the Bloods and Crips type robbing or bullying people down. Really? Oh shit, that's not good. Yeah, at night it gets really sketchy, man. You get people on the boulevard after midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you don't want to be hanging out here. What's up, OG? This is a Japanese restaurant here, sushi and ramen. That's pretty cool. It says all rolls buy one, get one, 50% off, $2.99 beers. Oh, that's actually a pretty good price for beers. Apple just released the iPhone 16e. Oh, nice. Okay. I wonder what the difference is between the others. What I really want Apple to do is I want Apple to release some serious live smart glasses to compete with the Meta glasses. So you can live stream from your glasses and you can have amazing battery life. That would be awesome. Yeah, it's a new version of the SE iPhone. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nice. Here's the wax museum. There's like 2 wax museums. There's one on the right and there's another one, I think, Ripley, believe it or not, it's on the left. Yeah. I think there's another wax museum. There's a lot of traffic here on the boulevard. This guy's walking around with shorts and tank top. He is not cold, huh? I guess not, huh? Yeah, we're coming up to Highland. No wonder it's a little bit. Then we have the road. Oh shit! Yeah, they put those cones out there, man. Well, there must be a premiere going on today, man. There's something. They got something set up. After I bought an iPad over a decade ago, I knew I would never buy another Apple product. I just prefer Android. Oh, okay, really? Yeah. I like my iPads. I like them. I'm more of an Apple type person, but I do have Androids too. So I'm trying to get my brother to get an Apple phone, so that way we can FaceTime each other. But he doesn't seem to want that. I don't think he's really into Apple. He's an Android guy. This little mall here it's kind of nice. They got the Cabo Wabo Cantina. They got some nice restaurants in this place. The only thing is that it's better to come up by Metro, and then you don't have to worry about parking. It says that iPhones have better camera quality than Android. Yeah, that's possible. I think they do. Yeah. The only thing I noticed with like Apple, they don't overheat as much as like the Androids. Androids have a tendency to overheat. This is the famous intersection of Highland and Hollywood. got a lot of people. So this is like a, what is it, crosswalk? I guess that's what they call it, diagonal crosswalk, yeah, that's what they call it. El Capitan up there on the left. On the right will be the Man Chinese Theater. Keanu Reeves loves Android, really? Oh, wow. Oh yeah, the scuffed Keanu Reeves, yeah. Heck yeah. This guy's got that pink sweater on. It's a little bit too small for him, I think. Where did he pick that up from, that guy? Walking homeless guy. Yeah, that girl with the sunglasses. Oh, wow. She's looking pretty nice. She's an Asian chick. No baddie there, man. Looks like she's Chinese. We're looking over here. They must be from Hawaii, maybe? I don't know. What the hell? Oh my God! Is this guy going straight or is he going? He's going right out. Oh yeah, keep going right. Yeah. Mama. There's a guy with a pink top on. A little bit too small there, buddy. Yeah, they got something going on tonight. All this stuff is... Oh, man, this guy's... Jesus. Oh, he's got the flashing light. He's dropping off the passenger. What is going on tonight? Some awards or something? Alright. Got security out here. Got a lot of stuff going on right now, man. Chinese! Man, Chinese Theater on the right. Madame Tussauds. I don't know how you pronounce it. Wax Museum. This is the Wax Museum here. This is the tourist spot of Hollywood. That pink cyber truck. Bus pulling up in front of us, man. Yep, we're going right into the hills, buddy. Hollywood Hills. Once we pass La Brea, it's going right into the hills. I hope I don't lose connection when I'm driving up there, because there's some nice houses you can see up in the hills. So we got to go to Laurel Canyon Boulevard. We're about 10 minutes away from the destination. What is this on the road? Someone got mad, threw their post-its out. Nice palm trees, man. There's beautiful palm trees on each side of the road. Let's see. Got these, garbage bins out here. Yowza. I talked to a guy that works for that, does that kind of work. Those guys make pretty good money. They make like $30 an hour. He says I make $7,000 a month. Some good coin, man. Good coin, good ducats. St. Thomas the Apostle Episcopalian Church. Some more garbage guys right here. What's going on, man, with the garbage? 25 mile per hour speed zone. All right, let's see. We got Nicholas Canyon. We got Sierra. No, North Fairfax. We gotta go past Fairfax now. Look at those houses in the hills, man. So I'm still on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm just going west on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm gonna pass Fairfax right now, and just go Oh, I think this changes into Laurel Canyon. Yeah, I think that's what it does. Let's see here. Oh, God. She wanted to cross the street. Holy crap. About 1 point. Yeah, this is where Hollywood Boulevard changes to Laurel Canyon. And you can literally take Laurel Canyon into the valley. A lot of people know this as being like a shortcut instead of taking the Hollywood Freeway. So that's why there's a lot of traffic. But when we go back towards K-Town, we'll go back through Hollywood again on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, it comes. I think it comes at 1 later too. I won't lose his signal here. There's a lot of traffic. Traffic today. What's up, Prophecy? Seems like there's more traffic going up this boulevard than coming down. So much traffic here.